see. It's college football 26 days, man. Come on. Time to burn up in this come on. Welcome to the show. Y'all already know how this go, man. Welcome to the show. Let's do it. Here we go. Come on. Here we go.
It's a game.
Game. We got that swag something.
Entering menu narrative.
To Pasadena. It crackles down our spines. There's something in the air. It builds us up, breaks them down, and gives the stadium a pulse built on pride.
Placement and accuracy, yes sir.
Entering cookie narration.
It's
Volume
time.
set to 100.
For the old college game on TV too. Double. Let me get situated real quick. All right, let me go to accessibility. Excuse me. Yeah, whoever that is talking to me, get up. Surround sound, band, cut the broadcast down a little bit.
Entering accessibilities.
like 80.
Cookie narration volume set to 100.
Man, what? Let me see. Okay, that cinematic dialogue. Cut that bit down. Ooh, feel motion blur? Nope. Turn it off. Let me see what they got on that bit. My first choice is I'm gonna change that up. Visual feedback. What? Let me see. Dynamic play call. Alright, audio. I got audio.
They got never scared up here. I ain't never scared. Come on.
I ain't never scared. You could, man. Better turn this bit up. Hold on.
Flag surfing.
Oh yeah, you gotta get that. You gotta go to them auto sub settings. It really depends on your team though. Look. Oh, you talking about the band and shit? Let me see, what else at? Oh yeah. Oh. See you thirsty. Crispy taco. Let me go look at the raw. Let me roll me a joint. Hold on, let me roll up. Get in my mode. Let me look at these 10. I think I know who I'm running my team. I'm gonna play with Delaware. Well, you know what? You know what I'm going to. That who got them runners? Let me see who got them. Let me see who got them runners, man. That's what I'm looking for.
When you getting it done, bro? What speed that? Regular speed at DB.
You know that's what my first order of business. Who running on this bit?
I said Auburn was gonna be.
I was finna say Auburn. I was just finna go look at that shit. Ole Miss got some runners. Ole Miss got a couple runners.
DB, everybody at 90. Come on.
Oh, Oklahoma got a little runners. My other. Yeah, I thought Miami would have some better runners than that. Hey, what'd you say about LSU? Yeah, them boys the track team. I'm looking right now.
Team. Them niggas track team.
Okay.
All 90s. Come on, Auburn. Ooh, Lord.
Nigga Kentucky got all 90s except one.
Auburn got all 90s. I'm playing receiver.
That's what I'm talking about. I just don't think Kentucky got no quarterback though. That's all I'm saying.
Let me go look at my boy Arkansas.
Georgia Tech, they got a little.
Man, they took all 23.
Yeah, Georgia got them runners. Oh, look at Florida runners. Oh, Lord. Florida got them runners. I need to see who got the running back now. Who got that running back? Running back easy though. Arkansas? They quarterback a runner too. They quarterback a runner. Yeah, sleeper school with them runners, Arizona State.
Oh yeah, Arizona State.
And they got some. They got the corners that run. What them Bama runners talking about? Okay. Of course, Oregon got runners. That's expected. Evan Stewart. First. Yeah, Ole Miss, that sleeper team. Let me see how good they quarterback.
Yeah, Arkansas, you might be chopped because your defense.
Ooh, I hear that swag surf coming on. Oh, I forgot about them, boy. I know they got them runners. Oh, let me look at Clemson. Oh yeah, Clemson got them runners. What about halfback? They kind of got a little speedy.
Got 93.
Yeah, I'm about to say 93, 93.
And last year.
I already know K. What he's at? 92 overall, and he 86 speed. Yeah, I already told you they got runners. At receiver, Evan Stewart, on first. Yeah, you got to know Oregon gonna have them runners. Wow. And they got a transfer quarterback. I think he's still good too, though. I tried to see if Michigan had something. That's and they got defense. And they got defense.
Yeah, Oregon.
You already know that I'll be playing with Oregon.
They got 2 takeoff receivers. Yeah, come on, Oregon.
Come on, you know Evan Stewart bomb first. And the young wide receiver, Kieran. I think he's gonna be good on that bit too. Now, sleep. Georgia got Zachariah out there running. Oh damn! I ain't looked at Texas. I know they got them runners at wide receiver. Oh yeah, Texas A&M. Yeah, Texas A&M. And they quarterback running Texas A&M.
They got a 98 speed cornerback.
Oh Lord.
They got a 98 speed cornerback. 93 speed cornerback. They can go
What Texas? Texas got the run?
96, 90, 90, 92, 91, 92.
Yep.
You got no one got Wingo.
Oh yeah. Wingo. Shit, then he bombed on the that shit. I watched one gameplay bombing. I think it's gonna be Oregon with me. Ole Miss.
Oregon or Auburn. That's the only thing with Oregon or Auburn. I'm gonna smack a nigga. I play sports too. They DB sports.
Let me look at Georgia DBs. I know they probably slow. Let me look at Georgia DBs. I'm just worried about that line of scrimmage shit with Gunner Stockton and Georgia got them runners at DB. Oh Lord. Man, they got a 93 speed safety. I might be playing with Georgia. Alright.
In Chapel Hill, they love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky Carolina blue? Glad to have you with us. Keenan Stadium in Chapel Thrill and home to the North Carolina Tar Heels. And the Tar Heels will put total leather to crank us up.
Alright. Let's do a Belichick looking right.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16.
Set them screens.
So FIU's
roll the
offense will have
CFB.
the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Oh, the ball's on the ground. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Panthers will hustle to the line.
9,000 people online.
The give on the option. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. To throw, it's Jenkins. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. FIU will line up to punt.
Let me get my screen up real quick. Let me get it. There we go. There we go. Get in there. Get the zone right quick. That boy Kelly there. You see, they shared already.
Hey, who?
He said share them screen. They shared already,
I can't hear him. I can't hear Kelly.
What are you talking about? Let me just get him. get on my level real quick, man. I'm gonna bust somebody's head open.
I can't.
You
I
can
can
hear
hear.
me? You can't hear me?
Oh, I hear you now.
Shit on screen. Shit on screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tapping some gas. Tapping some gas real quick, and I'm gonna whip some ass. You hear me?
Get them gators on that. Them gators on that field. Get them gators on that field.
That boy ran it practice game?
I got me see everything right. They run 55 tight defense. I didn't know that. They run 55 last year. Oregon.
I'm going straight for the jugular.
There it is. Come on. Florida tier 2 now. Ooh.
I'm finna start mine real soon. What you did, even tiers? Auburn tier 3? Hey, you talking about? Don't trip.
Throw that ball. How that ball throw?
See it? You see it?
Look.
See it?
Hey Kelly. What that boy Dion say?
Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Hold on, let me lock in.
And the Longhorns will boot it away to start the game.
See who I'm going with, Big O. Ole Miss.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start.
Who I'm playing? They ain't even show me who I was playing.
They'll tell you.
It's alright. I'm on Thursday.
Ooh, Ole Miss, Oklahoma. It's gonna be quaking in that bit.
Kelly, you got till Thursday. I'm on your head.
You better do something, cause last time.
my shit say 2 days, 23 hours.
That,
Let's roll, Ole Miss. Man, it's about to be quaking in that bit, man.
I'm saying they came out today though, right?
Yeah.
No,
early access.
It don't come out till Thursday.
Oh, y'all got the early shit. Okay.
Let me see what Jay. Look at Jay.
Hold What that boy got the Rebels? Hey.
Oh, I seen that whole cut that. That boy already hurt. Damn. Wear and tear?
And they put wear and tear online?
My nigga chest hurt already.
They got that motherfucker rocking. Oh.
Yeah, put it in there. Put it on them, Jay. Put it on them.
You seen that? Back shoulder.
Well, that name Lee. He might know something.
Drive at their own 25.
The
offense will have to use its first.
What the hell's going on?
Inside zone, Jay. Go on inside zone.
Come on, man. Keep it. Oh, that's Cal. I should have jumped over him. Come on, wide receiver.
He ain't hold that block at all.
Let's see if them corners still glitch.
Might be.
If he playing man, it's gonna be open. He not.
Out of the half.
The running back was open.
I see it, Lee. Oh.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding
Don't set up
and
that
really
go ball.
stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers over the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback adjusting
He
the
ain't cover
pattern.
3.
Yeah, he broke my nigga leg. Oh, like, damn.
With the catch, it's Benson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, Cal Ward.
And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
He didn't do that.
This is the
CPU
matchup
did that.
everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot.
Walking down.
Early on,
miss.
it's the corner who wins, knocking it away from
Damn,
the
I hate I got the
incompletion.
wrong
That
one.
won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
On 4th down, trying to find his man.
I pre-ordered the wrong one.
Makes the grab past the marker. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the
I thought you was
ball?
going to run a go to the best
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game.
It's a zip wide open. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
The Ducks are on the move. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Stewart.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot.
He
wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Powers through the defender. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
And on that run, he shows you his speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
He wants to change this route. Moore will throw. He's going
wide receivers breaking a lot of tackles.
Gets him in stride of the 10. They make the
say, if
stop
they block
at
it
the
up, it's gonna be
5-yard
6.
line, but they've got it first and
Look at
goal.
56 out there.
Talking to this coaching staff, they felt they had matchups in the passing game that they could win, and they wanted to test this defense and see if they could take the top off.
I'm finna put on Twitter, who the hell got 56 on Oregon?
They're taking a shot, and they can get a big one. And trust me, fellas, they're going to keep taking those shots because they've got some dudes outside.
Cribbage. Oh,
Time
okay,
winding down in the quarter as they come to the
I
line.
hit that bit.
Using his legs, it's Whittington. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone.
I would just
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Paul.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, I got
try to throw it up the field
to score a touchdown.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2.
It's all good.
He might want another play. Moore to the air. Moving away from pressure. Lets it go to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line. The Longhorns want to move quickly. Power football with the run. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nice move to keep running. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
These niggas ain't getting
and those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
We just have not seen this offense
Man,
look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Quarterback making checks. Moore will throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
7-14.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick,
yeah, this shit's
I think they're pretty
slower.
happy getting the field goal.
If you ain't got no
That
D
one
line,
bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throwing right.
Hell no.
He makes a catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an
I
explosive
just punted
play
it
for
so
the first down.
ass. Good flag.
After that
Offside,
long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Ball in plus territory. 1st and 10, under a minute to go. We might get a touchdown before halftime. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Breaks the tackle. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll immediately call timeout.
That's a difference for sure.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Fitted in the window for the score.
A really nice job on their final drive of the 1st half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
That nigga caught that bitch.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
I got ball first. I can't say that.
Making side adjustments here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking down the left side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half.
Turnover something.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone with the run. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to the ground with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff will challenge their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Makes the grab on the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. This could be a major turning point in this game. Going for it inside their own 40. Trying to get it to the marker.
Put him up.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often.
First down bad.
Your own territory, and now you turn the football over to the other team. Points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse. It didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Whittington. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
Fucking way I just
Under
got
fire.
sacked like that.
Let's it fly. Trying to find the end zone. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go. With the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback may change this route. Moore to the air. Caught Touchdown Ducks! And that one will put them up here in the second half. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Hold and fired complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That wasn't even the play I was trying to run.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And this offense continues to struggle to get this guy the football. He's one of their best players. Coming into this game, they knew he was a big key, but they just haven't been able to link up. They try another shot down the field to no avail. That's a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
The play action fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That's an interesting call going play action on 3rd and long because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. You saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Going downfield for the big play. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up.
This nigga trying to run the clock down. He's sorry.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
The Ducks will move the sticks.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Time to be more physical.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Whittington.
Be more physical. Be more physical,
He
Oregon.
rumbles all the way down to the 2.
Yeah,
a little bit of everything on that one.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
They'll try to run it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Ole Miss not it. They ain't got no defense.
They want to run this quarterback. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
And that is a drive in a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense.
He quit. Come on, baby. First game. Make him quit. Come on.
Ole Miss is not it. No D-line.
I like Oregon defense.
Texas Tech got a 92 defense? Ole Miss D-line trash. Yeah. Nigga wasn't getting no pressure. Oklahoma was running that bit down there. Dope. I don't know if I want to go off top of nigga here at Georgia already, but or Clemson.
Do some goddamn. I'm doing Clemson.
Trying to think he got them D linemen. I see that's what you need. I see you need. Yeah. I'm going Georgia first. Who the fuck Texas Tech got? They got a 92 defense like that. I'm gonna go Georgia. Nah, Georgia. Let me go look at the roster again. I might go Georgia. You already know what they talking about. That's how I feel. That's why I don't want to do Georgia yet. Clem. I don't know. They'll have a defensive line though. I know Clemson got defensive line too. They got one of the number one niggas on the defensive line. I forgot the nigga name. Cause I got it. Let me look at who Texas Tech got, cause they got a 92 fucking defense. I got nah. I see that D line, boy. I got to have a D line. I see it. I think I'm gonna go.
Oklahoma D line, god damn.
That's what I'm saying. I just played Oklahoma. That's why I was like, yeah, bro, I gotta have a D line
for sure.
Cause they was stomping my ass, boy. I hear that Rich Homie Quan. They playing that Rich Homie Quan. Niggas just, that all I'm saying, niggas just played me with Oklahoma. He was on my head with them niggas. think I'm gonna go with we got 11,000 people online now. Yeah, I ain't really like Ole Miss playbook either. That's another thing. Do Miami got the runners?
Miami ain't got shit. All them niggas in the league.
Oh yeah, Carson Beck. Fuck Carson Beck. I'm gonna go look at Miami roster. That quarterback, hey, that quarterback was going to be in, bro. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, Carson Beck. Good running back. They ain't got no runners for real though, Miami. Number one would kill him. He like a big body receiver too. Jaden Gibson, yeah, 6'5", nigga. Yeah, he's 6'5". He would box my ass out. Two? They two. I'm trying to still see who I'm. I forgot about SMU running gun.
They still got a defense.
And they got a little tight.
Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Tennessee got Texas State got that's true.
And the Sun Devils will put total together and we'll get started. And it'll
forgot
come
where
out
that
to the 25.
quarterback came from.
He came from Washington State.
I'm still trying to see who I'm gonna play with.
At a return. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see what K gonna do for me, man. No, I'm playing with Georgia. Fuck, I'm playing with Georgia.
This nigga is lame. Gonna whoop this nigga.
They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be changing the route. Back to pass. It's Mateer. That's
Mateer, yeah, that boy.
And the defense had that one well
That boy was
covered.
throwing
Just a
all
short
kind of
gain
angles.
there.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Jumped the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Down.
Nice catch by the big target.
That SEC offensive line gonna get him.
Football just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
On the move. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Sooners are marching down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. This quarterback part of their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That down.
You know, this offensive
Oklahoma
line, they
got a
just
little-
got to hold their
Hey,
blocks
man.
a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And into the end zone.
Got number 20.
Cruises his way to the house.
Hold on, let me-
Touchdown,
Who the fuck is that?
Oklahoma.
Why you only got a 56?
Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you expect them to do. The offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Don't worry, I'm finna kick mine off.
Fair catch,
Enjoy
called
the
for and
Bulldogs.
made.
Just a minute. I'm watching you though. The Bulldogs finna get on.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Snags it quickly on the left. Oh, a lot of space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Finds his man. It's Moss. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss.
Oh. Oh.
They be running. I'll tell you, I just played them niggas. Wait on me.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet.
Come on, man.
He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Levin. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Ain't going.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. The back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. The Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moss. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Sun Devils have taken it inside the 20. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rushes on him. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
They'll line up to go for 2.
Looking
downfield, it's Levin. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, and they take an 8-7 lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll call for the fair catch here. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly.
Come on, run that offense. Run that offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
That's going to be a turret.
This quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot. And
touchdown Sooners! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Levitt. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Oh,
Makes the catch on the left. There he goes. The tag. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State. Extra point here will give them the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection.
damn, why he quit?
That boy got that boy quitting when he was finna. What was it finna be a tie?
It was tied up. 15-14. I was finna go. Take that bitch down. Take it
Damn. Them the kind of niggas I need to play. Shit. He making niggas quit.
Oh, I gotta go on the road.
Try yet.
Don't work.
What's that?
Bombing.
Jet Sweet?
Bombing. Cover 3 man. I gotta come out and set my business.
Okay, break. On set. Ready. On the ready.
But normally, I come out and do that shit. That shit is a one-play bomb. Work.
Tanner. Hey, flyer. Trail. Trip one. Direction. Ready. Hit the line. Sit.
That shit.
The game is moving a little. I'm seeing the animations. Animations is good.
Here we go. Set.
I said, this play good. Tune the speed.
But they might have nerfed how, Cause niggas usually just one cut and be out of that bit. I'm knowing they nerfed that kind of shit. Cause you know how nigga used to might catch a slant 1 foot, nigga out of there. I think they done fixed that shit.
Let's go. Front. Okay, ready? On set. Drum. Ready. One. Ready. 22, water. Hey, camper. Ready up. Stand. Ready. Got it. Ready. Dance. Space 27. Break. Ready up. Guard. Trick 9B. Trick ready, set, up.
Corner. This ain't effective.
Fly trumpet. Cookie. Yup. Shadow. Ready.
Here
we go.
I don't have the wheel no more. Wheel
Got it. Hustling it. Set, ready. Okay, ready. Canopy. Ready. Set, ready. Okay, great. On the ready.
I'm in cover 3. That shit is over. Play.
Yeah, man.
You started yet?
I'm about to. I'm finna get going. I'm finna go with them dogs, man.
Play me a tier 14 right quick. Tier 4 niggas on here. Yeah. Come on.
Right. Why I can't play Tulsa or something?
You gotta pick tier 4, tier 5.
Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Watch the nigga hell like LSU.
Welcome between the hedges to Athens,
Yes,
Georgia,
sir.
Stadium, home of the
LSU, I told you.
As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 4th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Gators will kick it away first. And no chance at a return here.
That's Tulsa, goddammit.
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. Coming out with it, it's Branch. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive at their own 25. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Oh, gun. Hurry up, gun.
From the gun, the running back has it. Plows through the defense. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Stockton. Finds his man. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors.
Coach saying to never go broke.
They'll run the RPO and pull it right.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. Target there, he's got to do a better job.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to throw, it's Mateer. He'll get it up to the 30. Near the sticks, it's Ott. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. To the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the score.
So now it's 2nd and long.
As a result, they lose yards on it.
Got a man. Lost it throw again. Turns it on at midfield. The short hand. It's the tag now. At the 40, there he goes. It's a running room.
This guy has to get touches.
Come on. Into the end zone.
Good job of that.
Come on.
So dangerous once he has the ball.
Come on.
I think if you're an offense,
When that receiver got free, it was
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback who should add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go. Once
getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Now it's 2nd and long. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass.
Oh, yeah. That big.
Yeah, I'm supposed to throw that bit up. Yeah, I'm supposed to throw that bit up.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26.
That were open, they could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. He just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. And he missed. Got it in the middle. It's Montgomery. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
He smashes his way through again. enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let it do its thing.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for
That boy.
Unloads to the right. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
That way say,
And he's really solid return.
That way say,
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package.
Go get that boy, D-line. Go get that boy. Yeah, to see that what I needed.
D-line. That last play coming with.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21.
Turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake. You have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know
back to pass. It's Mateer. Throws to the wideout.
Hey, drop that big.
Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Oh, you! Come on!
On this first quarter.
Fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive, throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. Give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Make sure that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back.
Circle.
The period will be
I should have been through that.
Hold L2 and tap circle. That motherfucker walking in.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. The Sooners get enough to move the chains. There's always been a lot of flash and sizzle to the Oklahoma offense, but it's built on being tough.
Yeah, and especially the great teams. The great teams that you think about in Oklahoma past, the ones that were in the national championship, in the playoffs, those are teams that can run the football, be physical. It all started there.
I know I can't kick.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. Still on his feet.
Oh, he hit him.
There he goes.
Throw that bitch.
Touchdown,
He
Sooners.
throw that.
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like,
so
he's playing
nasty.
his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off.
That's what that nigga
Nobody
did to
can
me.
catch him all the way to the house for 6.
Oh, that nigga must quit.
And the extra
I
point
don't know
makes it
what the fuck
14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring
He
drive.
told that bitch. I
And
didn't know
they
he
knew
was
how to
that
close
thing.
the
Damn.
deal, rolling double nickels
That
and the
nigga slime.
55-yard touchdown run.
That nigga gone. Look at him.
I was gonna say, boy, I hate to have to do some
They're
gators
getting
like
set to
that.
I
kick
hate
it
that-
away.
I hate I
That
gotta do the
last
thing
score
like
took
that.
a little
Damn.
oomph out of this crowd.
Yeah, Oklahoma gonna be terrorizing niggas.
Let me go back with George. I like it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Good tackle. Welcome up.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Yeah, man.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the number looking to throw, it's Bagway. The Oklahoma fires left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
I'm playing Oklahoma.
Bought a little time, lets it go. This time on target. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Fielded in the end zone. Clear at the 2-minute timeout. And these guys use the score to cut into this lead. With a touchback. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings it down.
I don't love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. Listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect. 275 pounds, but they get off the ball.
Going to take a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Punt team this afternoon.
Happy CFB 26 days.
Yeah, man.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were
This model.
as soon as he caught the football. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Might be calling a hot route. Bringing the energy and noise early. Dropping back, it's Mateer. He gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive. One of the things I love about this offense is they're
Wide open spaces.
Picks up the first down.
He's loose.
He's going to get caught, though.
This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
Look,
Touchdown,
he would have done.
Oklahoma. Back to pass. It's Boyd, and he just scorched that defense for that.
Oh,
He
man.
shows you all, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a
Toting
big-time
that bitch.
playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find
That boy
different
from
ways
Cal.
to kill you on different plays.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's transferred.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
Period.
Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run, finished it
After a
off.
successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being
And he takes this
aggressive
from
and
inside the
potentially taking
5.
a shot, because even if it's something
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to
Here we
get
go,
down there and
defense.
make the
Keep going.
stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. There's always been a lot of flash and sizzle to the Oklahoma offense, but it's looking downfield on first down.
Yeah, and especially the great teams. The great teams
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
2nd and 9. Trying to get behind the defense. Got his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football half to half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Looking to throw, it's Bagway. Spits it
Ah,
out.
right.
Yeah. Over the middle. It's Sturdivant. They get him They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10.
It's on 1st down, 2nd down.
DB's locked up tight on the receiver.
Safe route. Just takes a little
Snagged in the middle. It cans it. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just get an easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Still some ground to cover to pick up that from the gun. Wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Gator! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. As they get set to snap it.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Getting set for the extra point. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quarterback making adjustment. This defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout.
Yes, boy.
He'll bring it out. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Mateer. Throws to the back. Got a man. It's up. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Waning seconds in the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room.
Get in there!
Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Quarterbacks add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get
just about set to get this 2nd half underway.
Across college football, you find that dude at the quarterback spot. It takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. 2nd and 8, long way to go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm.
They'll get this drive going from the 17.
Passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
To the air on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the way to start a drive. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. So here comes the Oklahoma offense.
One of the things I love about this defense,
looking for good
vibes. They're always communicating. They understand.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Take the tackle to force them.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception.
He'll pull it on the read.
Great job with the
running into the open space. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Touchdown Sooner.
There you go.
And they add 6 more to the board. Pulls it fired complete. Wide open spaces. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. You advantage on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Quarterback keeper.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job trying to scheme ways to
That
get
boy
him
neighbor.
out of space.
Yeah, Harper.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wheeler. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38.
They're killing me with the RPO.
Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Russ Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it right.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Sooners will kick it off to get us underway.
Getting stops on first and second. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job. Closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The RPO, it's complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And now they've moved into the red zone. Leaves it with the back. Can't get
hell.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
And the Sooners are threatening on first and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy.
Coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes. And this place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. This drive will start from the 16-yard line. Hand off to the single back. He never had a chance to get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks. And a good job in coverage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
This crowd, full throat, swinging the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On third and long, a check down will be the last resort.
There you go, big boy. Run that field, big boy.
And this one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Still 3 seconds left. That was not the most effective punt, as it'll be marked dead at their own 35. This offense has it with really good field position.
Windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack.
Looking for space. It's out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for him.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the offense changing the play. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Going up top. He's going to. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
too, but I'll tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread.
Hey, on my head again. I gotta play.
And then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches, so he really can do a little bit of everything in offense.
That's why he seems like he's in a great way.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They've got it at the 36. Going right to work up top. Finds his big tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. No pickup at
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
And the defense settled in. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's stopped by that big defensive tackle up front.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
It's a nice play call there. You've got
Looking to
two-possession
fire.
lead, but you're trying to
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion. Thinking on that last play call by the
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Perry on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Levin. There's the pressure.
Precious.
Under pressure. Down he goes at the 33.
3rd and 1 situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
2nd and 7. They'll try the run. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep
They'll
it,
try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack.
Seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
He'll
They're
try to
trying
throw
be
and pick up the
physical.
first
They're trying
down.
to stay on the field.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Throwing on the run. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. And he was knocked down.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket, the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Trying to set up the screen. To running room. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on 2nd down.
Gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the quarterback adjusting the pattern. 1st and 10. Defense going to jam these receivers. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Buying some time. Pulls it in. It's Sategna. At the 35, he's open. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. So the final period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll try to keep this clock a run for the quarterback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. He's really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out more space. They just did. We're just going to see what the
Behind the line, it's up. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. Using his feet. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's up. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying to get it in with the run. He wants to change this route. Where to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense. Now you're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run. TFL.
Scanning the field, it's Mateer.
Nowhere
to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Nice job on the deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break.
Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense uses a timeout. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. The lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
They want to get back in this football game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he's got it! Touchdown Sooner!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
In games like today, when you know you got to go get the quarterback, like they're down.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Moss.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Another great job that time in cover.
Good timing on the quick out. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. Jumped on top of the pile.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. You know, rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offense is don't get the 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Levin. Got the quick pass. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. This time he's got it. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Going for 6.
I'm right there.
Touchdown, Sun Devils! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And finally, the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing it that ball would just trickle into the end zone. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Release to the back. Pulls it in. It's Ott. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash.
He ate a hole,
Absolute shank.
He ate a fucking hole.
And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. And the Sun Devils will line up to kick off and start the second half.
That's bullshit.
It'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Picked off. start they'd hoped for. Got some room to run. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Arizona State!
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. That's caught. It's out. Ernie on the Jets. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Sooners racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open, makes the catch. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And that one will give them the lead.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive wants to throw, using his legs to buy some time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
On the direct snap, it's Udo. Turning it on! They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown Sooners. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Fair catch, called for and made. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air, it's Levin. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Moss. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, first down and more.
Break it up.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Just keep slinging it. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to buy time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Trying to make magic of him, and it's a live ball. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And the ball goes out of bounds, thankfully, for your offense that you didn't turn it over. And now it's decision time. Do we want to punt the football or do we want to go for it? Analytics, of course, I think says go for it every single time. I don't necessarily agree with that, but at least you didn't turn the football over there.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on, hauls it in, the first down and more. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. The short hands, it's Tyson.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for the end zone. Incomplete.
He finna quit. Get him out of here. Come on, get him out of here. Salmon. Send him home. You see it, King? Send him home. Send his ass home.
Welcome to M&G Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a
Oklahoma, my
return
team.
here. They'll start.
Oklahoma, my team. I want Tatum to be toting that bitch. Gadget? What's my gadget? Third down back.
At their own 25.
Trip.
to shoot. Quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and force the defense to stay honest. That's exactly what this guy brings the Sooner offense.
Figure shit out.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To throw, it's Mateer. Starts to scramble to the left. Quarterback gets past the marker. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Makes the catch. It's Tatum. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Offense in a split backfield. The give to the back.
Ooh.
It's a seam wide open. Out of space. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, TCU. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And they did tack on the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Run like this.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Ott. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Colorado about to be too little for
the ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the heat. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's got it and still on his feet. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
Get set, get set.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Leaves his feet and makes a nice catch along the left sideline. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! The offense cashing it in on that drive. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Look at sad.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Making side adjustments here. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to fire deep. He's got it on the outside. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. When you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown, DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Colorado
to the air on second down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Fires downfield. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the pass. A QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Back to pass, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And the Sooners are flying down the field. On the ground, it's Tatum. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. With the catch, it's Tatum. There he goes. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Back to pass on second down. Trying to barrel in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown Sooners.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Hoover. They're setting up the screen. At the 35, he's loose. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Here comes the heat. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Payne.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket.
What's that?
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Going for the big play. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Defense playing a bail technique. On 4th down, going to the air. Looking left. It's complete.
Turnover.
He's out of bounds and short. Just short of the line to gain, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Fucking stop, defense.
The Sooners will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Got the quick completion. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away. If you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Caught over the middle, it's Bailey. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Spits it out to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive.
Stop!
Will not
fucking stop.
get there. A 4th down stop.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Gets it to him on the screen. It's a running room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Mateer. Extending the play. There he goes. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it down on the ground.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
On the move. stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Might be changing the route. Trying to move the sticks on
13
3rd down
for Florida,
like
motherfucking.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Big time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
Yeah.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Back to throw, it's Hoover.
That was the pick, so
that
was the
he
pick.
released it on 1st
That
down
was
and
the
just
pick.
couldn't
Y'all
get
ain't
it to the
come clean as
receiver.
that. That was the pick.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
He'll toss him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And the D does it again. I feel like it's a repeat. We could play that over and over today. They've had a great game against the pass, against the run, limiting the big plays, and they do it again. Just watch them where they're supposed to be. They're physical. They don't give up a lot of tackles, a lot of yards after the tackle. Just a great performance by this D.
Ryan's been tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And it's on 3rd downs like
this
this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Working that left side now. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine.
Oh, my gosh.
He draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Using his feet to buy time. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And now this is the time in the game where the clock's fighting against you, and you can only take so many shots like that and get no gain. We got to get out of bounds, or we got to waste timeouts. So we got to be smart offensively in what we do here.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. It's complete to the left. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
Got to give this defense tons of credit. How good have they been on the back end in coverage? It just feels like every time this QB is throwing the ball, it's been contested. They haven't given up a lot of yards. They need to continue to be great in coverage with the lead in this 2-minute situation.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his finger side to side and say, no, no, no.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This is such an interesting moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up, and that's why they're still being aggressive in throwing the football, but there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here if you're on offense?
Back to pass, it's Hoover. Pressure coming.
Oh, he got to pick that.
Smack. Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off?
17 seconds. 3 times.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense does not completely screw this thing.
Good job, man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Throws to the wideout.
No!
Receiver there, it's incomplete.
No!
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
They sold me. I drew that shit up.
Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. He's got him this time. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here.
Oh, good play.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. He'll pull it down. Turns it on in midfield.
Fucking overtime.
Nice job
bro.
by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
What the fuck is 13 for Florida?
First play of the first possession of OT.
Yeah. That nigga going nuts. No gloves on or nothing.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Running the ball in OT, and a nice job by the ball carrier, finding his lane, finding his hole, putting his foot in the ground, and getting upfield.
The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
And the Horned Frogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Oh, they got me.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Oh, they're after him.
Oh, you gotta pick
and he
that.
took a shot as he threw that one away.
Smart decision. It's 3rd and short in the red zone. It's not there. You throw it away, and now you put it on your head coach. You want to go for this? On 4th, or are we kicking a field goal?
The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. Fires to the
Ah! What the
He
fuck?
had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3.
You got to like the offense being aggressive and going for it on 4th down, especially when you get it. Because if you didn't get this, obviously, this idiot would be up here talking about how dumb you are and you shouldn't have done this and you shouldn't have done that. But nice aggressiveness.
Powers forward. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. Got his man quickly.
Tackle.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
They've got a little work to do here on 3rd and goal in overtime.
Yup,
A
hang that
little
shit
too
up.
anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd and goal, and you really hate to settle for a field goal with the first possession in an overtime period. Let's it fly.
Nope.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Not
Let him
even
make
a
it,
thought
bro.
to take
Walk
the field
down.
goal. They're going for it on 4th
Please,
and
let
goal.
him make it.
Dropping back, it's Hoover.
Give me that.
If he runs this back, this game's
Fucking
over.
go.
And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one.
Who says defensive
Lose the
backs
shit.
don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys
Fucking
swat
user
it down.
shit.
And you
Get him out of here. Get him the fuck out of here.
Let's walk down, man. Oh my, come on.
Get him the fuck out of here. God damn, watch around. Mr. Grabapillo.
Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 23rd ranked team in
South
the land,
Carolina.
the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Sooners will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room.
Come on.
They giving everything the first.
That return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Give to the running back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to throw its Sellers. Dances away to buy time. Ball's free.
Oh.
And the
You
defense
think you finna run with Sellers?
They get
Man, he
that
popping that bitch up every time.
Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number 1. He wasn't able to do it.
Great place to start for this offense. On the ground, it's Barnes. Smashes through the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
When the running... gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
On the option. Now the toss. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. but the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the wideout. Gonna swing it on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. You want to make sure this Boomer Sooner crowd gets it going early. That is one way to get it done.
And we get to break out the Sooner Schooner. The wagon gets to come out. Everybody gets jacked up. Everybody gets excited. Oklahoma has an electric atmosphere. And when these fans get involved early like this, good luck.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. This drive will open from the 15. Off play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Right.
Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Under fire. Escapes the sack. And the ball is out.
you.
Who's going to get it? And they put it on the
Tell him
deck,
keep
but
thinking
it
he's
gets
finna
out of
run that
bounds to
bitch.
avoid the turnover. And
That shit
sometimes
ain't
it's better
happening.
to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression, and they're always trying to get extra hats to the football. You have got to protect this thing at all costs. Lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, this offense is giving a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because 1st and 2nd down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Slings it. Makes the grab plenty for the 1st down. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Sellers. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. The 40. The 30.
How about the defensive line? You know what? They're so athletic, they might as well be called running backs. They were running backs in another life. Probably should be anyways. Look at how he scoops up the football, makes a play, chews up yards, almost houses that puppy. What a great athletic play. One of the most athletic players on the field.
The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The inside handoff.
Oh, wow.
Makes it past the marker. At the 45 on his way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Leaves it with the back.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Gamecocks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. The 4th down, baby.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. You know, gone are the days when the down marker says 4 and you automatically send the punt team.
No doubt. So many numbers, so many possessions. Everything is monitored. Everything is calculated. And now the analytics say, listen, you got to take more chances if you want to win games.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Mateer. It's complete to the right. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his...
89, take off. Take off, 89, take off. Take off. Take off, baby. Take off.
Yeah, boy.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
None of that.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Good half right there. crowd is. Crowd in the place.
And the Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
Yeah.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
I need a stop coming out second.
And a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Good.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. To the air. Got a man. It's Sategna. Field in. It's Moore. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Quarterback keeper stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's Moore. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play here for the offense. And they'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better. Positive plays. That's all you're looking for.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
70-yard touchdown run, obviously.
Makes a grab on the shot. He's loose.
Quarterback makes good decisions.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Finds his big tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Let's see what he can do with the return. And he throws it up inside the 20.
Yeah. Come on, he quit.
Get your QB stink. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum.
Yes, sir.
Just get the first down. Get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
And they'll snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
He running this motherfucking formation on me. And he either hitting the flat or the middle every time.
It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14.
Nah, that was like, I don't know what that was.
Press shade underneath or whatever side to run it back on. That's the person you need to be on.
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play.
So that nigga that's guarding number 5, you need to be on him.
They'll try to bully their way for the first.
I hit the hole. Wrong hole.
That's why I said you got to get on the guy that's head up on number 5.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force.
Touchdown, Longhorns! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
It's all good. We finna walk down.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack.
Gotta
That
walk
was
that.
wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Kickoff unit
Better
on
hope
the
I don't
field, and
crib.
this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab, it's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground.